Good morning, Bull Run Eagles. This is Owen and
Drake.
with your morning announcements. Today is a green day.
Today for lunch, the cafeteria will be serving crispy chicken filet on a bun, meatball sub with mozzarella cheese, or jalapeno poppers.
We have our final 4 books for March Madness. Did your favorite book make it to the next round? A new round of voting is on now as the final 4 books fight it out in the semifinal round of our BRMS March Madness book tournament. Voting ends tomorrow. We will announce the top 2 finalists on next Friday's Eagle News. Help the library by voting for your favorite books as we get closer and closer to our book champion.
On Friday, March 21st, come decked out in green or gold. The SCA is asking for you to show your support for our 8th graders as they wrap up their Green vs. Gold competition week. Wear green or gold to show support for the team you're rooting for to win.
Are you interested in cheerleading? Do you want to get ready for upcoming high school tryouts or bull run tryouts next year? Cheer Club starts next Thursday and is open to the first 35 athletes who sign up. We will be working on motions, jumps, tumbling, and stunts. See Coach Z in room 1202 for permission slip and blue card.
Join us on Friday, March 21st for our first annual Green vs. Gold Week competition. Tickets are $4. Pre-sale starts Monday morning. Come cheer on our 8th graders as they compete in various activities from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Bull Run Gymnasium.
Trials for the 2025 baseball season start on Monday, March 24th. Coach Green is excited about the prospects of our team as the Eagles look to bring home a championship to Bull Run. A reminder that all players must have a current sports physical and have completed the PWCS concussion training. Please reference the baseball page on Bull Run School website for more details and questions.
The school store is open every Wednesday at lunch. Students, please bring your Eagle tickets to lunch today so you can buy items from the school store.
Up next, we have a message from our reading specialist about sharing what you're reading during deer time. It's a great way to learn from each other's perspectives and connect better. Research shows that reading and talking about it helps us understand each other more. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, it is Wings of Wisdom Wednesday. It's time to drop everything and read for 10 minutes. After that, we'll share what we're thinking for 5 minutes. Grab an article from Newsela or a book that you have with you. No library trips right now, so if you forgot a book, find an article on Newsela. We want to build our reading stamina. In high school, you'll need to read for longer periods, so let's start now. After reading, think about these questions. Ask your advisory teacher to put up some more questions from the advisory activity module on Canvas. Your knowledge and wisdom matter. Learn something new from each other's perspectives. After reading, share what you read. Just like an eagle soars high, let's rise to new heights in our reading and learning. Spread your wings and embrace the wisdom that you gained today.
Good morning. I have a special announcement for our 8th graders. Tomorrow, you will have the opportunity to tape this guy to the wall during your lunch periods. It is $1 for 1 piece of tape and $5 for 5 pieces of tape, which is the max. Maybe, I don't know, he may encourage you to do more. But don't forget to bring money tomorrow to school to tape Mr. Fithian to the wall. This is part of your green and gold competition week, and all of the money raised will be donated to Alex's Army.
Thank you, Ms. Dutrow. And Alex's Army is a great foundation. I don't know if you know, but Alex Green was a student here at Bull Run, and his parents have set up a foundation where that money specifically goes to scholarships and research for childhood cancer. So it's a great cause, so bring in the money to help support them. Good morning to everyone. I'm Mr. Fithian, and I'm here to talk to you about code of behavior topics. Today we're focusing on hallway behavior, general kindness and respect for each other in the words that we use, and making sure that we do not use discriminatory comments towards each other. First of all, hallway behavior. Be calm and be relaxed in the hallway. You can walk and talk with your friends. We don't mind that you have a chat with your friend on the way to class and socialize. There's nothing wrong with that. But being really loud in the hallway, horseplaying, pushing, shoving is just not allowed. Also, we have 1,200 students at our school. With so many students in the hallway, it could cause for a dangerous situation. I have noticed that sometimes students will horseplay in the hallway and they're not aware of who's around them. remember, we have all different types of people at our school. Some people may have physical limitations. We may have some staff members who might be pregnant and have other situations where we need to be aware, so we don't want to push into them and hurt them. Some people say, well, horseplay is not a big issue. It's not, at the end of the day, but don't do it at school. If you like to horseplay and you like to wrestle and do all that stuff, do it after school. Meet up with your friends and go do it at your house or your friend's house. Just don't do it at school. One time I had a horseplay situation where two kids were pushing each other back and forth. One student was holding a pencil just like this. I don't mean to be extreme, but this actually happened. So that when one student pushed, he fell to the floor. The pencil actually went through his lip, up through his mouth, just like that, and it was a bad situation. Miss Dutro, sorry, she caused me to laugh. But anyway, it was a bad situation. We had to call 911, EMR, and that's how minor horseplay situations can turn into a major situation. The other thing is, I have two tenets that I believe in: grace and kindness. If you have grace for people and you're kind to them, we won't have any issues. We do have students that do name calling, and we just can't have that. Sometimes it crosses over to discriminatory comments, and what I mean by that are racial slurs, comments about people's gender, the way they look, their hairstyles, their religion. You cannot talk about that in any capacity. Recently, I've had a couple situations come up where people are using the N-word as a racial slur. Let's eliminate that from your vocabulary completely in the school setting. You shouldn't use it at all. I understand that it's in music and things of that nature, but in the school setting, it's offensive. When you look at the historical context of the word, you just simply can't use it. You can't talk about people's religion, their background, anything of that nature. So please show grace, kindness, and respect to everyone so that all 1,200 students at our school feel welcome, safe, and secure. Your teacher's going to show a PowerPoint presentation that has all these notes in it, so listen carefully as we move forward to the rest of the year. Everyone show grace and kindness to each other. Remember, no horseplay in the hallway. Keep your hands to yourself, and even when you're walking down the hallway, don't put your arms all over everybody. Don't touch each other. Just walk regular and normal. Remember, be calm, be relaxed, have a nice conversation with your friend. No screaming, yelling, and also put those iPads away. I don't want to see anyone looking at their iPads walking down the hallway. Take a break from that and walk, and you can socialize with your friends. Students, that's all for your morning announcements. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.